Hello, beautiful soul family. Rebecca here, your vibe mentor, bringing you another video on how to raise your vibration so you can live your best life. Wanted to talk to you today about changing my intro. Of course, it's not really up to you. I need to make that decision for myself, but kind of just wanted to explain why it's going to change and maybe even just ramble a little bit. So traditionally, I have said helping you raise your vibration so you can live your best life. And it's really fun to kind of be at the beginning of a new year and reminisce over how long we have been here together, how long this channel has existed, how far we have come. And I remember in July of 2021, when I was determining or deciding to start a YouTube channel, I actually had started, signed up and created multiple YouTube channels over the years. And I'm hearing that this is a very common thing for entrepreneurs. If you're part of this community, you're likely a purpose-driven, conscious entrepreneur. So you may go through something like this, where we buy lots of domains and we create websites and we don't do anything with them. And the same was true for me, where I would start a YouTube channel, I would name it, I would create the graphic, and I would maybe make a video or two. And I was looking back at all of the different options of YouTube channels that I had started and which one do I want to use. And some had, 5 or 10 subscribers. And instead, I decided to use the one that had 0. And that, I don't regret that in any way. It's, of course, if you're going to start a YouTube channel, you should know that it's going to take a couple of years to get to even monetization, let alone the tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands. So it's a very long, drawn out process. And so when I started and I decided the channel, I really liked the name Vibe Mentor. And if you don't know, the acronym VIBE stands for Value and Intention Based Education. So this whole entrepreneurial journey started for me many years ago, in fact, 7 years ago, which I absolutely love looking at the patterns of 3.5 and 7 in our lives. It's so fun to see how Saturn plays out, but that's a whole different conversation. So I really have been married to, if you will, a feeling that that is my purpose, creating value and intention-based education. And so the acronym has meaning, and it will live on beyond the YouTube channel, beyond my coaching, beyond the course creation, beyond all the things, because ultimately the end game is creating schools that help kids identify their value and set intentions for how they want to use that throughout their life, and then creating their education years around who they are and what they need to support that. So the name has meaning. And of course, an intro like helping you raise your vibration made a lot of sense. And it did, and it still does. And it's a healthy but. There is no negative but about this. Things evolve, things change. And again, when you step into your conscious, purpose-driven entrepreneurial path, you will also see evidence of how things continue to evolve. And this is why so many of us get stuck in like this feeling of, I have to figure it all out before I can get started. And as if you're going to be married to that forever. And the truth is, it will change. It will consistently change. And in fact, it changes so much that the harder thing to do is sort of rein in the desire for constant change so that you can remain focused. Well, luckily, we've remained focused for 1.5 years now, and that intro has served us well. This channel will still be about raising your vibrations so that you can live your best life. But it is also very helpful, both for you as the viewer, as well as me as the creator and leader in this space, to clarify who this is for and what you will receive here. And so a common phrase that I end up repeating often when people ask me, what do you do? Or what is this channel about? Or what do you offer? It is really important that you understand that this channel is for conscious, purpose-driven entrepreneurs. And what you will find here is that we will help you remove the blocks that keep you from your purpose so that you can manifest abundance and assist in creating the new earth. And so that is a more appropriate intro where we are still raising our vibration, we are still living our best life. It is helpful to clarify. so that you as the listener and as the community member and my beautiful soul family, you will always be my beautiful soul family. That is not going away. But it is important to integrate into our minds. I am a conscious, purpose-driven entrepreneur. I am removing the blocks that keep me from my purpose. I am a manifester. I am a creator. I am creating all the time. And I'm going to move from passive creation to active creation because I am the change that I want to see in the world. And I will help assist in bringing about the new earth. And so this is about using media and repetition and subconscious programming and all of the psychology that goes into those I am statements. It's using it to our advantage. It's reiterating, it is pounding in both to you and to me why we are here and what we are doing here. So I'm going to keep this really, really short. There's no sense in belaboring the point. I just didn't want to go from one to the other without an explanation. For those of you who are here in this family with me and committed to the journey, part of the New Earth Construction Team community, this is an important piece of information for you. I love sharing everyday life with you. I'm an open book. I always have been. I have nothing to hide. And so there's no reason why we wouldn't just have this conversation together anyways, right? So nothing has changed about the channel. The content will still remain the same. There is always going to be a need to raise our vibration because in order to step into our purpose, in order to be that synchronized master that we are working towards, moving away from the wounded seeker, moving out of the unseen light worker into the shining light worker so that we can become the synchronized master, it is necessary, of course, to raise our vibration. So everything on this channel will always support how do we move through the blocks? How do we heal the complex trauma? How do we reprogram the conditioning? How do we identify our life purpose? How do I manifest abundance? Because while it's an overplayed topic on the internet, it's not what I'm hanging my hat on. It is a fortunate or unfortunate component of this process. We have to learn how to use this manifesting mechanism that we are. Our beautiful, amazing bodies that are our friends are here to help us manifest. And so we must learn how to drive our sports car, right? We have to know the game called life and the rules of the game so that we can play it well and make it enjoyable and enjoy our time here on earth. And of course, all of that as we are in our high vibration, using our manifesting mechanism, living our purpose, shining our light brightly, we are creating the new earth. Okay. I love you, my friends. It's going to be a beautiful year. And I look forward to the next video, which is going to be awesome and amazing, where we continue the conversation around what stage are you in this process and what you can expect before you can move to the next stage. If you know anybody who would enjoy this channel, please do make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Otherwise, I will see you on the next video. Namaste, my friends. Take care.